relax a bit more the shoulders, close your eyes, and give yourself a moment here to relax, to feel the feet down on the ground and the toes, maybe a little bit more in touch with the mat. So we can use the next inhalation to send the arms to the sides and up. Exhalation, bring the palms together to the center of your heart. Inhaling the arms far forward and up, reach to the sky and lengthen. Lean back, open chest, expand your heart. Don't send the head too much backwards. And as you exhale, lower the body far forward and down. Place the palms by the sides of the feet and bring the forehead closer to the shins. Inhalation, we're gonna step the right leg, a big step backwards. Place the right knee down on the mat. Please take the right toes out today. And as you exhale, shift pelvis back, lengthen the back of the left leg, and lift your toes slightly off the mat if feels available. Inhalation, lower the left toes if you lifted them, bend the left knee, open chest, look up, and maybe send the arms far forward and up. Reach to the sky. You don't have to bring the palms together. Lean a little bit backwards, open up the chest, and feel the lovely stretch coming to the right quad. Maybe further into the hip flexor by the right side of the body, palms facing each other. Exhalation, we lower the body far forward and down, palms by the sides of the left foot. And we shift the left leg back and we shift the buttocks to the heels. And we find our cat stretch. Rest the forehead on the mat, relax the shoulders. Try to feel a little bit more elongation in the back. Try to feel your armpits resting, your elbows resting. So with the next inhalation, we can step the right foot forward between the palms. So we kind of switched between the legs. Make sure the left knee is still down on the mat, the back of the left foot is down, and the exhalation helps you shift the pelvis backwards, lengthen the back of the right leg, and lift the right toes slightly off the mat if it feels available, lengthening the back of the right leg. Inhalation, bending the right knee, open chest, look up. Continue sending the arms forward and up, palms facing one another. Reach to the sky and then lean slightly backwards, opening the chest more and stretching more the left quad. Exhalation, lower the body far forward and down. Palms by the sides of the right foot. Tuck the left toes in. Disconnect left knee off the mat. Send the right leg back and find a plank pose or push-up position. Staying here for another moment. Lengthening the spine. Breathing deeper to the belly. We try and lower the knees down. Keep the toes tucked in. And then see if you can go down to Ashtanga Namaskar. If it's too much for you, you can always go to cat stretch. But let's try to bend the elbows backwards and lower down chest and chin towards the mat. If it's too much, you go first to cat stretch and then you slide to lay down on the belly. Stay for another moment in Ashtanga Namaskar. And then slowly taking toes out, pressing into the palms, lifting the head and the shoulders here, finding Cobra, Bhujangasana. Elbows close to the sides of the ribcage. Tuck toes in and shift yourself back into cat stretch with the toes in. So unlike the usual way to go to cat stretch, where the toes are out, this time the toes are in, forehead is on the mat, and use the next inhalation to lift the arms, the upper body, Forward and up, rising into standing on the knees, leaning slightly backwards, opening the chest, expanding the heart. Exhalation, lower the arms far forward and down, place them by the sides of your knees, so you can press to the ground, lift the knees off the mat, and come here to stand on the toes, stretching the pads of the feet. Let's see if we can send the arms forward, keeping them parallel, pressing the pads of the feet down, and rising up here to standing. Leaning slightly backwards, opening the chest, expanding the heart. And with exhalation, slowly come back to be straight. Bring the palms together to the heart and comfortably lower the arms by the side of the body. We complete this half cycle of the moon salutation as we start with the right foot to walk towards the top of the mat. We walk on the entire foot, so that's more convenient. And you want to feel, with all that extra attention we've been giving to the feet today, that this walk is almost like a massage that you are giving to your feet. That's why you take your time and you walk slowly so you can feel more and more each part of the foot that is touching the ground, that is pressing into the mat. You take your time and eventually you reach towards the top of the mat. So we can start here the other half of this moon salutation. Inhaling the arms to the sides and up. Exhaling, palms together to the center of the heart. Inhaling the arms far forward and up, reaching to sky. Leaning back on the inhale to protect the lower back and expand belly and chest. Exhalation, lower the body far forward and down. Place the palms by the sides of the feet, forehead goes deeper to shins. So with inhalation this time, we step the left leg a big step backwards, place the left knee on the mat, take the left toes out, and with the support of your palms by the sides of the right foot, we gently shift the pelvis back, extend the back of the right leg. Maybe you want to keep it straight, maybe you want to keep it slightly bent. Lift the right toes. Inhalation, lower the right foot, bend the right knee, open chest, send the arms far forward and up. They face one another. So while they face one another, we gently lean back and open the chest. Stretch a bit more the left quad. Exhalation, lower the body far forward and down. Press into your palms. Shift the right leg back, shift the buttocks to the heels, and take a moment to rest here in the cat stretch. Backs of the feet on the ground, we can relax the elbows, we can relax the armpits, we can even let the forehead rest closer to the mat. So on the next inhalation, we can step the left foot forward between the palms. So we switched between the legs. With the palms supporting us by the side of the left foot, let's shift the pelvis backwards. Lengthen the back of the left leg and even lift the left toes a bit above. Inhalation, bend the left knee, open chest. Continue lengthening, sending the arms forward and up. Palms facing one another. And we lean back, open chest. Stretch again. The right quad, the right hip flexors, the right side of the pelvis. Exhalation, we lower the body far forward and down. Place the palms by the side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes in. Disconnect right knee off the mat. Shift the left leg back and find your plank pose, push-up position. Making sure that we're not letting the pelvis slide down, fall down. Keeping the body in the same long line. slowly lower the knees to the mat. Maybe shift buttocks to heels to cat stretch. Maybe bending the elbows here enough to lower chest and chin down into Ashtanga Namaskar. Ashtanga Namaskar, we have 8 limbs touching the ground, chin, chest, palms, knees, and toes. From Ashtanga Namaskar, we slide forward and up to find Cobra or Bhujangasana. No more than 90-degree angle in the elbows. Chest is open. Tuck toes in. Shift pelvis back. And elongate your spine in this cat stretch. And then take your time to lengthen the arms and the upper body. Forward and up. Reaching to the sky. Leaning back. Opening the chest. Exhalation, sending the arms forward and down to the sides of the knees. Disconnect knees off the mat. Look far forward, find your balance. Elongate the spine. And then see if you could send the arms in front of you, parallel to one another at the line of your chest. Press down with the pads of the feet, and with inhalation, rise up to standing. Lean slightly back, open chest, and exhale your palms together to the center of your heart. Lower the arms by the sides of the body. Make sure the eyes are open, and start with your left foot to slowly walk towards the top of the mat, even slower than before. So you could feel that walk like a massage you're giving to your feet. You take the time to notice each step along the way, each motion that happens here, and each area in your foot that touches the mat, and the weight of the body eventually rests on it. Arriving to the top of the mat, we comfortably close our eyes. Lower slowly the chin down towards the chest, feeling the arms very heavy and inviting them to slowly ease their way down and relax vertebra by vertebra towards the ground.